For this exercise, I'm actually going to have us do breakout room for this instead of the written exercise. So please have your textbooks open to page 259. 259. And I do strongly encourage you to speak with each other if possible. If not, you can just write on the whiteboard or your chat the conversation. So, below are the names of several Paris stores. Using the illustrations as a guide, talk to a classmate about where you're going shopping and what you plan to buy. So, we are using the near future here a lot. And we're using we're going to a place or to the place, like we're using o or chez as well. So we're putting into practice things we've learned. So make sure you get all the bits. So our example is où vas-tu? Where are you going? That's the beginning question. Je vais au Monoprix. That's I'm going to Monoprix. If you see at the top of the box is the name of the store. Qu'est-ce que tu vas acheter? What are you going to buy? Je vais acheter une chemise. I'm going to buy a shirt. Kind of like chemise is kind of like a collared shirt. Yeah, that's kind of the connotation there. Okay, so any questions about this exercise? Rebecca's unable to view the page. Okay. It can be kind of finicky. Okay. I will go through the breakout rooms and try to send you guys a screenshot of the exercise if I can. But do not rely on me. Do not wait for me. You can just get started, and then if you have trouble, you can wait until that. Okay. First few. I'll see what I can do, Hannah. It depends on how the room divides. All right. Let's do breakout rooms. Okay. Hopefully you'll get paired with someone whose textbook is working, and then you guys can kind of work together that way. Okay. Any questions? Let's do breakout rooms. Don't forget the rules with breakout rooms. Try to speak first. This is your opportunity to speak. You can practice writing at home by yourself, but you can't practice speaking with someone else necessarily as easily as in class. But if it doesn't work after like 10 seconds, don't waste any time and just start typing, okay? Can you hear me though, if I'm frozen? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You can hear me. Okay. It was probably frozen because I had the breakout room thing about to come up. I want you to get started. Okay, try to speak. If it doesn't work within 10 seconds, just start typing. If it's totally fine and good if one person speaks and one person types, that's totally fine. And then, as always, the person whose name is at the top of the breakout room is a person who goes first. So the first person will be the person at the top will be the first person to ask où vas-tu, where are you going? And then you guys can switch places. The point here is I don't want you wasting time. Be like, you can go first, no, you can go first, and then like a minute goes by, one of your precious minutes. So get going, guys. All right, let's do this. Oh yeah, permissions. Duh.
All right. All right, we're back. Hello. Um, Hi. If your breakout room buddy falls out of out of the group with you and is not back, if they come back to the main room, I'll put them back in your breakout room, but if they can't seem to make it back, you can always just continue the exercise by yourself. All right, how did that one go? I added an extra minute because it seemed like it took a little while for it to get going. Good. Really good, really well. Good. I think it went well. Got through 1.5. Okay, that's okay. As long as you got some practice. Très bien, the extra minutes. Perfect. Good. 2. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you could have gotten through much more. Oh, interesting. Okay, I loaded it. Maybe it didn't go through. We kind of needed the exercise. Yeah, okay. That's okay. Some of you seemed quick to write on the whiteboard or the chat, which is good if your mics weren't working. But the talking, of course, is the best if you can. Okay, this exercise is a whiteboard one. We're on page 261. Un jeu, which means a game. Let's see. Well, when you see what people are wearing, you can often tell what they're going to do. How many different logical sentences can you make in 5 minutes? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So column A is our subject. It could be Entrée, Sylvie, Paul et Eric, Michel et Anne. Okay. Column B, we have clothing, like a bathing suit, sunglasses, shorts, whatever. And then column C is what the activity is. So pick one from each category or more than one. Make a combination using all 3 columns. So you have permissions. You can go ahead and get started. I'll do one too. All right, let's see. How about I'll say Sylvie porte un maillot de bain et des lunettes de soleil. Elle va nager à la plage. Au plage. I think plage is masculine. Au plage. Okay. So I picked Sylvie, and I'm saying that she's wearing a bathing suit and sunglasses, and then I'm going to say she's going to the beach. She's going to swim at the beach.
that kind of thing. So this is actually a super practical exercise because, okay, whether or not you like clothes or like shopping, we all wear different kinds of clothes for different kinds of occasions. And especially if we're going to France or a French speaking country for vacation, we'll need to know how to talk about like maybe a dress up clothes for eating out, or maybe swimming clothes or exercise clothes if you're hiking or whatever it is. Très chic means very, well, do you know what chic means? Um, like classy, very sophisticated. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got. Oopsies. Okay, here we go. Sylvie porte une casquette. Okay, so, oh, okay, elle va voyager. That's your second sentence. Okay, good. André porte un sweat. Il va faire du jogging. Okay, so remember with our, you're so close, by the way, you're so close. With our near future tense, the va is conjugated. Good job. Woohoo. Faire, however, fait needs to not be conjugated. Because remember, in our near future, the first verb is conjugated and the second one is not. Do you see what you did there? Il va faire. Oh, you fixed it. Good. Du jogging. Perfect. Sylvie porte un sweat. Oh, you're not done yet. Sorry. Elle va jouer au volley. Perfect. Paul et Eric portent des costumes. Ils vont dîner en ville. In costume. That's cool. I mean, it could be silly. That's fun. Paul porte un costume. Il va dîner en ville. Sylvie porte une robe. Elle va dîner. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Elle va dîner en ville. André porte des bottes et un tempère. So le becomes O. Why would we say le for volley? What? So le becomes O. Why would we say al? Oh, because when we play a sport, we must use the expression. Oh, okay. Jouer, and then plus the jouer plus it's not letting me do the accent. And then article défini. Oops, sorry you guys. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry guys. My sister tried to FaceTime right during class and it kicked me off my video. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, and you know it's a good question. I mean, that's how we get places, is by going over those things over and over again. Like literally that's what's happening in your brain, is the little neural pathway has to be going, you have to go through it over and over again. All right. Blaze that trail. André porte un short. Il va jouer au tennis. Perfect. André porte des bottes et un tempère. Il va aller à la campagne. Sylvie porte un sweat. Elle va jouer au tennis. André porte une casquette. Il va jouer au tennis. Sylvie porte une robe. Elle va dîner en ville. Paul et Eric. Oops, you forgot to say wears. Like wears porte une sweat. And then you have to say they're going to play volleyball. You kind of have like the bits, but you need to put them in a complete sentence. André porte un très chic costume. Il va aller à un concert. Well, it looks like you guys got it. Well done. Good job. Très bien. All right. Let's do some more vocabulary. This one's kind of fun. So, or I guess the next one I think is more fun. But here we go. Conversation. So first we talked about like where are you going in terms of stores, different types of stores, and then like the clothes, general clothes you would buy at those places. Now we're doing like I'm at the store and I want to purchase it. The next one is when we're asking our friends how we look in the clothes. Okay, so we're dans un magasin, in a store. And again, remember, you always want to start with the polite pardon or excusez-moi, monsieur, madame. Wait for them to respond and then continue. Pardon, monsieur, madame. Vous désirez? They say that may I help you. Same thing as at the cafe. Remember, they come up and say, like, can I help you? Vous désirez? What do you want, essentially? Je cherche. I'm looking for blank, blank, blank. Quel est le prix? What is the price? Combien coûte? How much does something cost? Combien est-ce qu'il or elle coûte? Okay, so we have 3 ways of asking the prices for things. We can say literally, quel est le prix? What is the price? Quel est le prix? Let's do an example. Quel est le prix pour I don't think we learned ce pantalon for these pants right here. Question, not what is the price? Or we could say combien coûte combien coûte ce means this. I think we're about to learn that in either this unit or the next one. Sorry, I don't have a Kleenex. Combien coûte hello, let me keep typing. Hold on a second. Uh-oh, am I frozen? Oh, here I am. Okay. Yeah. Combien coûte can you please let me type? Wow. Okay, I'll just do a new box. Okay. Combien coûte ce pantalon? C'est quel est le prix? What is the price for these? Or how much does it cost? Combien coûte le pantalon? And then, or how much do these pants cost? And then if I wanted to say how much does it cost, it would be combien est-ce let's see. Pantalon is masculine, so it'd be il coûte. Does that make sense? So there's 3 ways to ask. What is the price for these pants? How much costs these pants? Is the kind of the literal translation there. And then combien est-ce qu'il coûte? How much does it cost? So there's a few little notes here. When we say what is the price, we'd have to add for the pants or for the dress or whatever you're buying. For combien coûte, we can simply put what we're talking about right after. Combien coûte ce pantalon? How much costs these pants, essentially. You don't have to say for or whatever. And or you could say how much does it cost. Any questions about these 3 ways of asking cost? By the way, if you're ever in France and you forget this, just remember the word combien. Combien is just they'll know that you're asking how much. That means literally how much. So that's kind of the key word there. Of course, I want you to be able to say the full sentence. Oh yeah, okay, so sorry, that was maybe confusing. Ce means this. Which one is used most often? Hannah asked, and I'd say they're all pretty much equally used. All right, so let's go to breakout rooms and practice. Don't worry about that page because I worded it confusing, I think. But let's practice using this conversation kind of stuff here. So for just maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes, it's going to be a shorter breakout room. Practice saying, excuse me, monsieur, madame, and then vous désirez. So we're on page 262 to help you. And then you say, I'm looking for, and then something. Like pick a clothes item that we just learned and then ask the price. And then you know how to answer the price. You could say 12 euros, it's 12 euros or whatever. Okay, any questions about this breakout room? Leaky nose. Okay, let's do it.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, here we go. All right. How was that? There are some that seemed more groups that seem more efficient than others, but maybe I just happened to. Okay, good. Pretty good. Pretty well. Good. Maybe I happened to miss the chat, is what I was going to say. All right. Good job, guys. Okay, cool. Let's continue on. Um, and then we can also, the other conversation thing we can have with all these is all these vocabulary is when we're in a store or when we're at home, I guess. We could ask our friends, qu'est-ce que tu penses du? Comment trouves-tu? Tu penses? Tu penses? Essentially asking how we look in the clothes. So we know how to ask questions now about where are you going? What are you going to buy? And then all the vocabulary words, all the for clothes and shoes and socks and accessories and things. and then how to buy the things we just did. And now this is how do I look in the things. So
Qu'est-ce que tu penses du? What do you think of? And comment trouves-tu? How do you find? Is that what it literally means? But it's the same thing of like, hey, what do you think of this thing I'm wearing? And then here are some adjectives to use to describe the clothes. Joli, élégant, génial, chouette, à la mode, moche, démodé. Pretty, elegant, terrific, cool, in style, plain or ugly, and then out of style. And then maybe a little less positively or negatively charged, we have petit, grand, court, long, cher, bon marché. All right, so can I have, let's see, actually, you know what? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, Abby, because you're at the top, Abigail, will you read for us the first column, and then Elena, you can read the second column. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, Danielle, you can go. Or how about Danielle, you can read that first column, and then Elena, you can still read the second. Yes. Good. So we actually say the word for cool is chouette. Chouette. And then that last word, because there is actually an accent on that U, that means we pronounce it. So it's démodé. Démodé. Okay. I just took off your, okay. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Does anyone want to read the second column? Okay, Katie, you can do the second column. Go for it. Bon marché, because that accent. Good, good, good. All right. Again, cool connection. We do say in English, in America at least, a la mode means that there's ice cream on our pie. Yeah, usually pie, right? Um, I don't know the history behind it, but it sounds to me like, because a la mode does mean in the fashion, what's in fashion or what's in style. So I would not be surprised if the history behind that is that it used to be the cool thing to do to have ice cream on it, and then that phrase just like language does, it took on a meaning of its own and just specific because we borrowed it from French. Now it means just ice cream on pies. Um, I don't know if that's the story behind it, but I would really not be surprised because that kind of stuff happens in language all the time. Ice cream is a great accessory. Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Okay, and then some verbs. We have chercher, coûter, penser, penser que, and trouver. We've I kind of read these a few times already, so they should be somewhat familiar by now. Chercher is to look. Chercher, coûter, penser, penser que, trouver. Uh-oh. Yes, penser like pensive. Nice, Rachel. They come from the same root. Um, well, I wonder if I don't have any other clever things for looking for or cost. Except that don't forget that in French, the little accent circumflex here means that there used to be an S after the letter, and there is no longer. Usually it's on the O, but maybe back in the day it used to be COUSTR, and then it looks more like the word cost. It's kind of a stretch. I don't know if that's the actual thing, so don't. But whatever it takes to remember, right? All right. Let's practice this stuff. in the breakout rooms. So first person is going to say, here's my clothing. Voici. This is not in a textbook. This is just kind of me creating a breakout room exercise for you. So you can say, voici mon robe. Here's my red dress. Steven says. No, I'm just kidding. And then the person can also ask for the friend's opinion. Que penses-tu? What do you think of it? And then the other person can give their thing. They could say, "Oh, Steven, it's very à la mode, but it's a little too short for you," or whatever. Sorry to pick on you, Steven. All right. Any questions on this? Uh, it could say, maybe you need some décollant, some tights to cover your unshaved legs. Okay, anyways, great mental picture. Let's do our breakout rooms. All right. Oops, not that button. Sorry, guys, there was a little back and forth there, but I think it'll be just you two now unless someone falls out. Um, so go for it. Woo. All right, guys, I had to kind of cut that a little short. It looked like it was going pretty well, though. What do you guys think? Tell me how it went, and then we have one tiny thing, and then we can leave. You didn't have permissions? Huh, weird. Okay, so final little vocabulary thing is just the numbers 100 to 1000. So, wait, I gave you everyone permissions, is it? That is so weird. Weird. Okay, well, anyways, way to overcome. So we know you know how to count to 1 to 100, and we kind of practice those with our Bible verses. Um, we didn't go past 100, I think. I don't think we went past it. Um, Correct me if I'm wrong, but basically this is where we are in the chapter has this. So 100, and then just a quick note. So to say 101, we say 100 and then 1, 100 and then 2. But to say 200, we say 200. Does that make sense? So you don't want to mix those up. It's the same as in English, so it shouldn't be a problem. But 102, if you hear 102, that's 102. If you hear 200, that's 200. 300, 400, 500, so forth. 600, 700, 800, 900, and then 1000 is actually 1000. Okay. Sure, Isabel. Sure. Yeah. So we don't say 100, 200. 100, 200. No. Well, what number are you trying? Show me the numbers. What are you trying to say? Actually, class is over, so you guys can stay and ask your questions if you want. But have a great week and good luck on the test if you haven't taken it. I will post the answers on Friday. All right. Au revoir.